Good Saturday morning, and welcome to Ice Age TV Tennessee style. Yeah, down here in Tennessee. And if anybody follows my channel, you probably know that I usually have a little conversation in the morning time on my channel, Ice Age TV, the internal combustion engine age TV, and the Ice Age kind of is where we're all going, since the others don't like the ice, if you understand that conversation. But yeah, down here in this Johnson City, Tennessee area, and it's just crazy of how it's just a beautiful area down here. And my father-in-law moved down here now about 10 years ago. He bought this home here, very pretty home here in the golf course community, and just a really beautiful area. If you follow me riding my motorcycles, you just see how it's just really a great, nice area. If you just watch the video and see how as I drive the back roads, and it's just awesome. I call it God's country. That's what I say to myself. It's just, the southern Bible Belt, or whatever you want to call it, kind of, to a degree, I guess, right? But yeah, so what's the conversation this morning? I thought to myself, I think today's conversation will be about real estate. And I'm no real estate expert by any means. Yeah, I'm not the real estate guy. That isn't my business or my career. But I think I kind of have basic knowledge of real estate, like most others as well. Father-in-law, he did a great job in buying real estate here, because he bought this place when the market had crashed. So he got this for a really good deal. But at the same time, man, I tell you, if you watch his YouTube channels, it's just nothing but just constant. Everything's going down. Don't get me wrong. I kind of felt last year that things are definitely going to be a change. But also, as time progresses, I don't know. I've said it many times. I think we're in the unknown times. And here what's really interesting is the Wall Street Journal had a really great article last night that I read. And it had like the top 4 financial names in the market that have been around quite a while. And it's interesting to read the article because they all had different perspectives of what's kind of going on in the economy. And of course, 3 of them are pretty much the pessimistic, and one of them is kind of actually optimistic. And it's interesting how a lot of the language in most of these people's interviews was the unknown. Yeah. I mean, it was a kind of a common, comment that we're just in such different economic times from what we've witnessed in the past. And I tell you, I kind of sense that. And no, hey, no. That's my mother's son. No, get over here. It's my mother-in-law's cat. Don't need to have that play out. Come on back. Come on back here. Come on. No. Say, Scout. Ginger. Get back here. Come on. Come on back. Yeah, so anyways, come on. Get on back in here. Come on. So, and the reason I'm bringing up this real estate conversation, talking about this, the article, it was a good article, good read, and yeah, and many feel that, yeah, we're definitely in a change of economy, which you already are. If you haven't figured that out, meaning the inflation and pricing and everything else. But, once again, just what kind of intrigued me to bring up the real estate was this area. Last week, I read about this. I read in the Wall Street Journal, another article. I think Wall Street Journal is a pretty good place to go to try to kind of keep somewhat neutral information. That's the challenge today. Come on back. Challenge today is whatever you read or watch, there's typically an agenda behind it. And, you just are getting a biased opinion. So, yeah, the reason I'm talking this morning about real estate is this just blows me away. Is this Johnson City, Tennessee area, it's one of the top 5 best performing real estate markets in the country, and one of the most sought after. Yeah, this little town, Johnson City, Tennessee. Come on back. Kodak, I should say. Eastman Kodak is down here. A major manufacturing plant is right outside here near Kingsport, Tennessee, and that's just a major infrastructure that's been here for many years. Possible for a lot of people to work down here and make a decent income. Come on, pups. Come on, get on in. And get on here. Come on, get in. Yeah, I can't trust you guys. Get in. Come on, let's go. Come on, get in. So this real estate market down this area, it's not seeing what other markets are seeing. And more than ever, since so many people can work remotely from home, there's people from California, Oregon, the West Coast, Maine, Connecticut, New York, Massachusetts. People are actually coming here big time. Wow. And you know what? To me, it's kind of a good, bad thing. And you have no idea how about 4 or 5 years ago, I was thinking about buying a piece of property down here. And then the pandemic set in, and I kind of changed everything. And now I've kept my eye on property down here, and it's incredible. It's incredible. The real estate down here has like quadrupled. Yeah, triple. I mean, talking about land, not so much the houses. Yeah, the houses have seen the typical 30-40% increase, but just incredible. You think to yourself, why? Why are so many people leaving these, what used to be the sought after, states and parts of the country to live in? And you just have to wonder yourself, what is going on? Yeah, well, it becomes a political conversation because we know what's going on. We know that these other states are chasing people away because their governing bodies have changed their the way of governing their states, and it's gotten much more expensive. And then the policies. There's a lot of things that go in with that. Come on, get over here. Come on. So, which once again, I'm not going to get all political on that, but I just thought to myself this morning, it would be a nice little conversation, is just to talk about how this area, pretty incredible. My father-in-law moved down here so many years ago, and it really is with the Bristol. He's a NASCAR guy. He was always a Jeff Gordon guy, and he really wanted to be close to the Bristol Raceway. That's kind of what drew him down here. And also, my mother-in-law grew up in this Tennessee area as well. So, but anyways, just want to say good morning to everybody and share the fun down here with everybody. You want to ride a motorcycle? What are you doing today? We got to get breakfast. That's the first thing. And that's already the first conversation, debate. Where are we get something to eat? And a part of me says, even though the Harley's so nice, part of me says, I need to jump on these Indians and ride these Indians just to kind of ride them. But, I don't know. Who knows? Early, no coffee, no breakfast. Really long day yesterday. Very long day. That was I spent Thursday evening packing the truck up. We should watch that video. That turned into close to a 3-hour project. And then getting up, I woke up at 4:30 yesterday, and then driving all the way down here. Didn't get down here till whatever time, I think like 12:30 or whatever, and then we jumped on the bikes a little after 1 o'clock and went riding the rest of the day, and didn't get back in till like 5:30, close to 6 o'clock. So just a really long day. So yeah, it was a beautiful day to go riding again. I don't know if the wife's gonna get upset about that, and the mother-in-law, because we go disappear and then we're gonna do something else. But we'll see if it all plays out. But anyways, yeah, the conversation this morning's real estate and a little about the economy, and it really is, I think, more than ever. A lot of the top-notch, financial experts, they're saying they don't think they've seen the bottom on the stock market. So I think it's too soon to be thinking it's a great time to buy stock. That was a common comment throughout all these conversations. And then another person, he just thinks we're just in such different world economic times. And, the variables, I've said it so many times, so many people work from home now. There's a variable that so many things are delivered at home now, even though you're seeing that Amazon's showing they're not seeing love of everybody buying things. So, but here's the thing. I was talking to my salesperson. No, come on back here. No, come on back. Get back in the house. No, Scout. And so I was talking to my sales guy. Come on, get in. what I think that we're witnessing as well is we're kind of going back to pre-pandemic business. I think the pandemic spoiled a lot of people, especially in the car industry, motorcycle industry, a lot of the other, the fun toy industry, and even Amazon's industry, because so many people were sitting at home and didn't have to go to work. It gave them a lot of free time. They still were getting, a lot of people are still getting the income, and it just opened the door for a lot of the kind of, what happens with the idle hands. It's the devil's workshop, and what happens with idle hands today's society is you get on Amazon and start buying stuff. You get in your car and you drive down to the dealership to buy something. Yeah, who knows that story, right? So I think that's what's interesting to me is I think a lot of people are trying to relate the pandemic false economy is what I called it the whole time. And they're trying to equate that now to today's economic times. And in that aspect, I think myself, I was talking to my car sales guy, his numbers are just pre-pandemic now. So is it as radical as people are saying it is? Meaning we're now living basically in pre-pandemic economic times versus during the pandemic. I mean, I said it all the time. It was a fake economy. It was overhyped. So anyways, not going to talk all more in here. I got to get breath this. I'm coughing up. Need to get some coffee and water and food in my body. And appreciate everybody's nice comments. And which I get great comments. Appreciate that. Appreciate support. And hope this video helps you think about things a little differently. So have a great day and stay tuned for some more adventures.